Hi, this is Congressman John Delaney, and I'm here to talk to you about a piece of legislation, a bipartisan piece of legislation that I've recently introduced called the Protecting Our Veterans Credit Act. And this is part of my efforts to support our veterans. It's been one of my top priority in the Congress to do things to support the men and women who serve our country and put themselves potentially in a position to make the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom and liberty and protection. And again, this is a bipartisan bill, which is the way I try to work in the Congress. I've got Congresswoman Sinema on the bill, I've got Congressman Hultgren on the bill, and I've got Congresswoman Walorski on the bill as lead sponsors, and we're expecting to get a lot of momentum in the Congress on this bill. And what this bill does is deal with a very specific problem that our veterans have. As most of you know, the VA has been very uneven in terms of the quality of care it's been delivering to our veterans over the last several years. And what we've done in the Congress, which has been the right thing to do, is we've allowed veterans to go out of the VA network to receive their health care needs. And we should be doing more of that, quite frankly. But when they do that, they go to a private physician or a private healthcare service provider and they receive their care. And that private physician or that private healthcare service provider then bills the VA for that care. And sometimes it takes a long time for the VA to pay that bill. And what these people then do is they sometimes turn these bills over to collection agencies who will pursue our veterans. Or at a minimum, it'll hurt their credit score. And so what we're trying to do is say, you can't do that. You can't hurt the credit score of our veterans based on a payment relationship between a physician or a healthcare provider and the VA. So it's basically protecting our veterans from having their credit scores affected by something that's really not their obligation. Because we all know if we get problems with our credit score, we can't buy houses and can't do the kind of things we need to do to live our lives. So it's a smart piece of legislation that addresses a very specific problem. And again, it's part of my efforts, my bipartisan efforts to support our veterans as much as I can. It's a real privilege to serve in the Congress, and in particular, to have the opportunity to do things to help our servicemen and women and our veterans. And this bill's got a lot of good support. The VFW, the American Legions, Wounded Warrior, Paralyzed Veterans of America are among the groups that are supporting this. So, if you have any questions about this, call our office. If you're a veteran, or if one of your family members is a veteran and they need help with anything, call our office. We're here to help any way we can for these heroes in our society. And remember, particularly as we're getting close to Memorial Day, and we should do this all the time, thank a veteran or thank a serviceman and woman if you see them in the streets or in your day-to-day lives. So again, this is Congressman Delaney signing off. Thanks for tuning in.